You should tune in, the new show is on. Everyone is working till the day is done. This is a cool place to learn and have fun. Everyone is nice and has a rent. Come down to the new show and see how it's done. See what's happening at the Nazareth News Show.
Hello NAIS, welcome back to the news show. I'm David.
And I'm Maddie.
Did you know that today is Louisiana Day?
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Today we're going to learn all about Louisiana. In the joke segment you will hear some knee-slapping jokes.
In the special segment, you will be learning how to make beignets.
What are those? During the sports segment we will be learning about major sports teams in Louisiana.
In the features, you will hear about laws in Louisiana.
It's getting colder here in Nazareth. I wonder how the weather is in Louisiana. In the weather segment, you will hear the 3-day weather forecast.
Now off to the jokes and current events.
I'm Ryan.
And I'm Shelley. Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated.
Let's take a look at those awesome announcements. NAIS announcements, Monday, November 13th, 2017.
Today is C Day.
Day seat, musical kids, no stage crew, 3:15 to 4:30.
Day D, chorus AM 7:15 to 8:15 AM. TMI 7:15 to 8:15 AM. Musical kids and stage crew 3:15 to 4:30.
Lunch menu, French toast sticks, sausage links, sweet potato tots, assorted fresh fruit or canned fruit, choice of milk.
New on the menu, walking taco, meat and cheese on the chips, no exceptions, popcorn, chicken bowl, mashed potatoes, popcorn chicken, corn and gravy, no special orders.
NAIS character pledge. I pledge to be a kid of character. I will be respectful, responsible, capable, and caring. Remember, having these traits involves teamwork, honesty, and sharing. Always be nice, loyal, and kind. And when listening, have an open mind. I promise to be a good student in and out of school, and to never break the rules. I am an NAIS equal.
Don't forget to send in your box tops.
Parent-teacher conferences, November 17th to 21st.
Early dismissal, Friday, November 17th, Monday, November 20th, Tuesday, November 21st, Wednesday, November 22nd.
NAIS Book Fair. Get your reading on. Starts next week through conferences.
Now for some funny jokes. Why was the man running around his bed?
He was trying to catch up on his sleep.
Why did the math book look so sad?
It had so many problems.
Hey, how was your day off?
It was great. Why did we have off?
Because it's Veterans Day.
Oh, yeah, I almost forgot.
Many fun gathering events happened over our long weekend. Some are parties, parades, and also silent service gatherings. Fortunately, that's all the time we have for today. Let's go over to special segments with a tutorial on how to make beignets!
Hi, I'm Macy.
And I'm Aaron,
Today is National Louisiana Day.
and we'll be showing you how to make beignets.
Beignets are a very popular dessert in Louisiana.
These delicious delicacies are like French donuts with sugar on top.
Now let's watch how to make them.
When I think of New Orleans, I think of the French Quarter, Mardi Gras, and beignets. Keep watching to learn how to make Louisiana's state donut. Join us on Get the Dish, where we find out the secrets behind signature dishes from famous chefs and eateries and show you how to recreate them at home. The king of beignets is Café du Monde. They've been serving the classic fried fritter since 1862 in the New Orleans French Market. These fried pieces of dough are served piping hot, covered in powdered sugar with a side of café au lait. So to make the beignets, we're going to start by activating the yeast in warm water and sugar in a mixing bowl. You want to make sure the water is warmer than body temperature so it can activate the yeast. Now it's going to take about 5 minutes, but you're going to start to notice bubbles forming and a little bit of foam on the top. And just let it set. All right, so take a look at those bubbles. Our yeast is nice and activated. Now I'm going to add our salt, fresh lemon zest. We're going to do about 3/4 of the lemon, our nutmeg, and 1 egg. Just whisk this up to combine. Now this recipe calls for a lot of flour, so I'm actually going to pour our yeast mixture into a bigger bowl, add our milk, and I'm just going to gradually add our flour, about 1.5 cups. If you have a stand-up mixer, you can use that to make the batter, as long as you use the dough hook. Now I'm going to add the butter. An easy way to add the butter into the batter is to just press it against the sides of the bowl, kind of mash it up, so that then it makes for a smooth batter. That's why it's really important that your butter is room temperature. Now we're going to add 1 3/4 cup of flour and continue to mix. All right, now it's coming together into a nice dough. I'm just gonna add the rest of this flour. And then the remaining flour we're actually gonna use to knead into the dough. All right, that's about all that I can add with the spoon. Now I'm just gonna get in there. Oh, it feels so good. Now I'm just gonna add that remaining flour and knead it all together. Now once you have the majority of it, this is when you can take it out of the bowl and just really continue to knead it into itself until it becomes smooth. This will take about 5 minutes. Our dough ball looks perfect, right? It's nice and smooth. So we're not ready yet. The dough needs to rise. So we're gonna place the dough in a lightly oiled bowl, just a little bit of vegetable oil, and then cover it with plastic wrap and let it set in a warm, draft-free spot until it doubles in size. So this dough ball is actually gonna get bigger than the bowl. This will take about 60 minutes. After about an hour, we're gonna remove the saran wrap, and you can already see that the dough has doubled in size. Now we're gonna punch it down. This is gonna redistribute the yeast. That's so fun. We're gonna lightly flour the work surface. Then we're gonna roll out the dough until it's a 1/2 inch thick. So the beignets at Café du Monde are square shaped, so I found this square cutter, but if you don't have a square cutter, you can also use a pizza cutter and then just cut the shapes of the beignets. All right, so once you have it to about a 1/2 inch thick, you're gonna cut them out as close to each other as possible. Put them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. We're gonna let them rise a second time, but make sure you keep them in a warm, draft-free spot for about 1/2 hour. Oh, that one's not quite a square. That's okay, they'll taste just as good no matter what shape. Take a look at our beignets. They've risen up nicely. They're nice and puffy, so now we're ready to fry them. Heat your oil in a medium pot or a deep fryer like I have here until it reaches 350 degrees, and it's always a good idea to use a thermometer to make sure because you don't want to burn them. So now we're gonna fry the beignets in small batches just to make sure that they don't get overcrowded in the fryer until they're brown all over, about 1 or 2 minutes. They look beautiful and golden. Now I'm just gonna remove them with a slotted spoon and let them drain on a paper towel or on brown paper. And I'm just gonna continue frying up the rest. These beignets are so easy to make and they're so good too. They're crispy on the outside and then like fluffy pillows of heaven on the inside. Now you can enjoy them with a little powdered sugar or hit it with a little bit of strawberry jam right on top.
Those look so good.
For sure. Those are definitely making my mouth water.
Now let's head over to sports with Tyler and Kirsten.
Bye.
Hey guys, it's Tyler, and I'm going to tell you about Louisiana sports.
Hi guys, it's Kirsten here too.
The pro football team in Louisiana is the Saints.
The NBA basketball team is the New Orleans Pelicans.
Also, one of the best colleges, LSU, is in Louisiana.
In minor league teams for hockey, they have the Ice Gators. Later, Gator.
Wait, we have one more team. The minor league baseball team is the New Orleans Baby Cakes. That's just fun to say.
Boy, oh boy, that is such a hilarious name. It is so funny to say, Baby Cakes.
Let's take a look at the sports scores.
Howdy. Oh, that's working.
Good morning, NAI students.
I'm Jade.
And I'm Andrew. We'll be your host for today.
In this segment, we're going to tell you about some of Louisiana's weird laws.
Number 1, fake wrestling is not allowed.
Fake wrestling is a thing? Listen, I don't watch much TV. Plus, did you know that you can land in jail for a maximum of 10 years if you steal an alligator? Like, really, who would steal an alligator?
I have no idea. I also heard that it is illegal to gargle in public.
Seriously? And can you believe that you're not allowed to pour out your drink on the ground while you're in a drive-thru movie? Wait.
Really? Those are some weird laws.
Yeah, but that's all the time we have for today.
Let's head on over to the weather.
NIS, today you might want to bring your jacket.
Why?
Why don't you take a look? 7 degrees and a low 32 degrees. It will be really rainy.
Tomorrow, high of 48 degrees, low of 29 degrees.
On Wednesday, it will be a high 48 degrees and a low 37, and it will be pretty sunny.
Well, since it's Louisiana Day, why don't we tell the temperatures in Louisiana?
Okay. Oh boy, it is so much warmer at Louisiana. Today, they have a high of 82 degrees and a low of 67.
I want to go there.
Me too. Well, sadly, NIS, that is all the time we have for the weather. Time to go back to David and Maddie.
That's all for today, NIS. Have a great weekend. Bye, NIS.